Hello and welcome to the Major Theories podcast. Today we are going to tell you facts that you probably didn't know about. Facts. Back when dinosaurs existed, there used to be volcanoes that were erupting on the moon. The only letter that doesn't appear on the periodic table is J. One habit of intelligent humans is being easily annoyed by people around them, but saying nothing in order to avoid a meaningless argument. If a polar bear and a grizzly bear mate, their offspring is called a pizzly bear. In 2006, a Coca-Cola employee offered to sell Coca-Cola secrets to Pepsi. Pepsi responded by notifying Coca-Cola. The 10 highest mountain summits in the United States are all located in Alaska. Nintendo trademarked the phrase "It's on like Donkey Kong" in 2010. The famous line in Titanic from Leonardo DiCaprio, "I'm king of the world," was improvised. A single strand of spaghetti is called a spaghetto. Hershey's Kisses are named after the kissing sound the deposited chocolate makes as it falls from the machine on the conveyor belt. Princess Peach didn't move until 1988 because it was too complicated for the designers to make her a movable character. To leave a party without telling anyone is called in English a French exit. In French, it's called a partie à l'anglaise, to leave like the English. If you cut down a saguaro cactus in Arizona, you can be charged with a class 4 felony and penalized with jail time. The Buddha commonly depicted in statues and pictures is a different person entirely. The real Buddha was actually incredibly skinny because of self-deprivation. In Colorado, USA, there is still an active volcano. It last erupted about the same time as the pyramids were being built in Egypt. The first movie ever to put out a motion picture soundtrack was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Fruit stickers are edible, though the same as any fruit. Washing prior to eating is recommended. The glue used for them is regulated by the FDA. The scientific name for giant anteater is Myrmecophaga tridactyla. This means ant eating with 3 fingers. Astronaut is a compound word derived from the two ancient Greek words astro, meaning star, and naut meaning sailor, so astronaut literally means star sailor. The flashes of colored light you see when you rub your eyes are called phosphenes. At birth, a baby panda is smaller than a mouse. Iceland does not have a railway system. The largest known prime number has 24,862,048 digits. The new prime number is 2 multiplied by itself 82,589,933 times, -1. Forrest Fenn, an art dealer and author, hid a treasure chest in the Rocky Mountains worth over $1 million. It was found approximately a decade later. In 2020, the LEGO Group is the world's most powerful brand. There are more LEGO minifigures than there are people on Earth. The Bagheera Kiplingi spider was discovered in the 1800s and is the only species of spider that has been classified as vegetarian. There is a boss in Metal Gear Solid 3 that can be defeated by not playing the game for a week, or by changing the date. The Roman-Persian Wars are the longest in history, lasting over 680 years. They began in 54 BC and ended in 628 AD. The first service animals were established in Germany during World War I. References to service animals date as far back as the mid-16th century. An 11-year-old girl proposed the name for Pluto after the Roman god of the underworld. The voice actor of SpongeBob and the voice actor of Karen, Plankton's computer wife, have been married since 1995. The original Star Wars premiered on just 32 screens across the U.S. In 1977, this was to produce buzz as the release widened to more theaters. The British government coined the slogan, "Keep calm and carry on," during World War II in order to motivate citizens to stay strong. Posters with the slogan were printed but never officially issued, and were only unearthed in 2000. Sour Patch Kids are from the same manufacturer as Swedish Fish. The red Sour Patch Kids are the same candy as Swedish Fish, but with sour sugar. The largest Japanese population outside of Japan stands at 1.6 million people who live in Brazil. In 2009, Stephen Hawking held a reception for time travelers but didn't publicize it until after. This way, only those who could time travel would be able to attend. Nobody else attended. Violin bows are commonly made from horsehair. There are less than 30 ships in the Royal Canadian Navy, which are less than most third-world countries. Larry the Cable Guy's real name is Daniel Lawrence Whitney. His notable southern accent is fake. He was born and raised in the Midwest, not the South. The youngest pope in history was Pope Benedict IX, who was 11 years old at the time of the election. He is also the only person to have been the Pope more than once. Costa Coffee employs Gennaro Pelliccia as a coffee taster, who has had his tongue insured for £10 million since 2009. Johnny Cash took only 3 voice lessons before his teacher advised him to stop taking lessons and to never deviate from his natural voice. There is an island called Just Enough Room, where there's just enough room for a tree and a house. People who post their fitness routine on Facebook are more likely to have psychological problems. I guess that explains a lot. Anyways, that was enough for today on our first episode of Daily Facts. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. Hello and